for women to like first get started in building something bigger than a service-based or consulting-based thing, there's the issue of the friends and family round. If you're looking really at staircases, it's like friends and family, then angels, then VCs. And it's like angels most likely don't know you. And so they're looking to see if your own friends and family will give you their money, because that's like validation. And if your friends and family won't give you their money, then maybe why should the angel give you their money? I have heard several times from women that they do not want to ask their friends and family. And they think they will still go for angel. It's possible that you can get some money through some accelerators or pitch competitions and build on that momentum to get angel investment without ever getting money from friends and family. But that's not always going to happen for everyone.
Right.
What do you say for even the women that are like, I don't want to ask my friends and family for money?
Yeah. I think it matters why you're not asking your friends and family, because I see two different scenarios. I had a conversation with a woman yesterday, and she grew up in the projects, the poorest zip code in the Americas. She has been successful now for 8 years, and she's going now for her seed round. She's bootstrapped to date. And she's talking to angels. She has not had the benefit of being able to raise some friends and family, because guess what? She comes from a demographic in an area that it's quite silly to call it a friends and family round if your friends and family don't have just excess liquidity right? So if that's the reason why you haven't raised from friends and family, that's one story. And I think actually you need to tell that story.
You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct.
But then you have the other situation, and I'm not going to name names, but of people that are afraid to ask their friends and family because potentially they've asked for money in the past and they failed, right? It hasn't gone to good use. They don't manage their money well, or they just, don't believe in themselves to ask their friends and family. Now that should tell you something, right? If you don't believe in yourself, or if for some reason your family doesn't believe in you, if you can't convince yourself enough to be able to tell a story of your value and where you're going, then probably, I would argue, it's probably not responsible for someone else to invest in you.
If you're doing it because you're insecure, if you're avoiding it because you're insecure, then that's a different issue. And I would say you kind of remind me of the whole like entrepreneurship is the quickest way to self-development and self-actualization, because one of the things you said was that you need to work on your weaknesses. And I would actually like to adjust that to like, you need to work on your fears.
Love it.
I spent a lot of time working for my weaknesses. For example, I am not a consistent executor. So I'd drag my feet on loading photos up into Instagram, and then I'd finally load all the photos in and I'd be exhausted because it's not a strength of mine, that I'd forget to write the captions, and then I'd have photos going onto Instagram with no captions. I can hire someone to do that for me. That's a weakness that I can hire someone for.
Got it.
A fear of mine when launching the Lady Engineer brand was that I'm coming out and saying that Silicon Valley was wrong. Like, the startup blueprint is wrong. And that I was scared of. So what did I do? I sat there and I sent my ebook to just like my best friends from college. And I was like, this is exciting. Also, I'm crying. I'm scared. I kind of sent it to the people that I trusted that would hold my ego and not hurt me first. Then I kept expanding until it was going out to people in my profession who might actually disagree with me. And I was still scared. I was crying. So you need to work through your fears. If you are scared,
you're 100% right
of putting your ideas in front of your parents' wealthy friends, then start with someone safer, and you will build that muscle so that it becomes less scary.